everybody, welcome to Mouse Jess's YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you part 2 to the bin cage series, and basically this is just going to be how I set up the cage to get the most use of the space. This is a 105 quart storage bin. The mice calculator says that it will hold up to 9 mice. I like mine to have more room, so I would say really not to go past any more than like 7 in a cage of this size. The first video shows you how I constructed it and what materials I used and what tools you need. So check that one out if you need to know how to make the cage. All right, well, let's get into the setup. The first thing I did is I saved a cardboard insert to some wiring that I bought. And I do save my cardboard boxes and any random cardboard that I get just for purposes like this. So what I use this one for is I made a climbing wall out of it. And this is the actual inside. And just toilet paper rolls, some egg carton, random holes. This will actually let them go to the other side while they're in the cage. A little ladder for them to get up to this hole. Just random stuff. These are little ledges so they can sit on. And some more ladders so if they decide they want to come up this way. That's the side that I'll be able to see through the plastic bin, so I'll be able to watch them play in here. The other side is still the climbing wall. This part will be hidden under another level that I'm putting in, so I really won't be able to see them use it, but they'll enjoy it just the same. As you can see, this does not take up much space, but it gives them plenty to do. So I love this idea and I highly recommend it. It's free, it's cheap, and they'll love it. So I'm going to go ahead and insert this. You don't super glue it or anything, you just cut it to size and slide it in. So it goes like that. The next thing I did is I took a 99-cent serving tray that I got at Family Dollar, and I did get the one that had this little ledge on it. I do plan on putting bedding up here, so this will help hold it in a little bit. I super glued their flying saucer wheel because I didn't want it to bounce around, and this way I don't have to worry about it tipping over on any of the mice. So how I made that into a level is I cut paper towel holder rolls to size, to the height that I wanted, and kind of made it like a coffee table, and that way it'll sit right in there. This is also the reason that you need to make the bridge a little bendy. As you can see, it needs to have a little movement there, so you can insert it. And then just shove it up against the wall that you built. Go ahead and put some bedding around. Put some bedding up here. I didn't attach this level permanently because I do like to be able to take things out and clean them. So that is the reason why I made this the style that I did. That way they can dirty it up and I'll have no problem cleaning it. This bridge, as you can see, lets them get from one level to the next. I did show you how to make this level in the first video. So the next thing I'm going to do is I did get a bird feeder that was $4 and I got it at Michael's craft store. So what I did is I cut out the bottom of it, so that way I don't have to worry about them peeing on the floor of it. It goes right onto the bedding, and that way it makes it easy to clean. I did make a popsicle stick extension for it that just looks like this, and all this does is go right there, but it gives them more climbing opportunities and another place to hide. That's pretty much all I'm going to do on this level. I used a strip of plastic from the window and I kind of built a ladder around it, and I'm just going to set this here so they have access up here to this level, and then they have this ramp going up here. I like to leave room for them to go behind places as well, so there they have room for that, and sprinkle some bedding back there as well. All right, there. All right. Next thing I did is I did just glued together with hot glue a couple egg cartons that I cut in half. I made an additional hole so they can go in and out. You can see mice love egg cartons, and it is an extremely cheap toy for them to play in. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this one in here. And you can see the holes there, and then they also have holes that they can get in and out of there. This side I have a little bridge. And this is stuff that, besides the little birdhouse, this is all stuff that I had on hand that my mouse wasn't currently using. Little food dish. I have ordered a house that's going to go right here, and I'm also ordering a chewy log, an edible log, so they have something to chew on. The only other thing that I'm going to do is have this little house, and I'm putting that underneath this level kind of as a way to support that level. So if for some reason the glue should fail, I'll have this house under there to hold it up so they don't hurt themselves if it should come falling down. Other thing is the cardboard box that I told you about. That fits right in under here, and I will put some more toilet paper rolls and stuff under there as well. But the thing that's nice about this cage is it gives them a lot of open area to play in and still a lot to do. Generally I see cages where there's no running room, or there's so much stuff that, you know, there's really no open area, or they go the other extreme and there's so much open area with nothing for the mice to do. I think this kind of layout will give them a lot to do, plus they have nice wide open areas around the cage in the middle. The only other thing that I don't have on here that they will need is a water bottle, which I plan on drilling a hole and inserting right here. And then one thing I didn't mention before is the wheel. The wheel, I have this wire mesh type wheel, and I just poked little tiny holes and hung it in here. So they have this wheel as well as their saucer to play on. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this cage tour setup, and hopefully you get some good ideas from it. Have a good day. Bye.